to the Jones product.
I almost bought him last night.
Get down! You're dropping those clothes. You got it? Okay.
This is what.
Yay! Get mama! Get boy! Get boy!
Welcome everyone
Get
to
mama!
Maryland, home of the Maryland.
Yellow
Cougar. This clash coming up in what some affectionately
Yellow
refer to as the snake
Cougar!
pit. And while
That's
today is
who's
the
winning.
final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats.
When you feel that light,
Sixth-ranked team in the land,
do you feel that fire?
Stay with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Man, did you play 7-on-7 for the school?
Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started.
Yeah.
Freshman, sophomore year, you got kicked out.
You got kicked out?
Oh, he's going to take a chance. Running.
Let me guess, Harnese had a fight.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone.
Or the whole-
He stopped at the 15.
Clay had a fight?
Nah, he had no fight. Players and I think Mike Perry, they were talking to some girl. Cussed out.
Yeah.
I think the director's daughter or
Been
something.
set on
Damn,
first
fool.
down. Out of the gun, the
thought
running
that's what
back has it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the
Ryan
race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is
Ryan, you ain't tell me, baby, Ryan beat you down.
for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
And we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them.
All I said, we
Middle of the
said
season,
we
X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
Now on first down from the 28. Use the play action to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. The ball squirts free. The defense grabs it, and they're going the
That
other
nigga
way.
punched the ball out. That's crazy.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally.
Well, these grapes hitting the spot.
Right time.
Feel like the daddy on Friday. Every time I come
The
to
offense lining up for a first down play.
you went to that boy in that go-go offense with Kansas State.
Looking for space. It's Giddens. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got
Oh,
the
DJ
first
Giddens
down.
came back.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Now on the option. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Call Tank somebody so you
Get
know.
your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room. Give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. This team's obviously both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Boom, boom, boom.
Trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line.
Man, what's your best over?
91.
Oh, wow. I made some changes last night, too, after I played them in that game. But,
Only been on the game for like
Defense
2
rolls
hours.
up deep and
Yeah,
it's
doing
on
that.
that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive,
No, what are you
catch
trying
the
to
ball
do?
in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he
For
got
what?
trained.
Okay.
It's still third
Baby,
and
you
goal.
out there?
Who?
Baby.
707?
Johnson looking to throw.
I don't think
He's
so.
got his man.
Not to play
And a
varsity.
good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah.
He'll try to
No,
get
that's
something
varsity.
out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance.
Wasn't he going to text you?
What a disappointment. No good. After
Oh.
this, no chance.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But, no, it was just varsity. It was a state qualifying meeting.
Handoff from the gun. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
So we gotta play in the next one to qualify for NFL.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Come on,
The
bro.
defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be the defensive coordinator calling the plays.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the
Can you
victory
feel
last week.
that light?
He only needs a
You
sliver of
feel
daylight.
that fire?
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the field goal, David?
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nicely.
Somebody
Keep
dope.
that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
On the option.
What?
Got the 1st down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st
Oh.
down marker, and move the change for this offense.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
On the move, it's Giddens. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar line. He flew down with some bad intentions.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30. He's loose. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
This
I'm in my
defense
game,
really
my
needs to be
NCAA
careful.
game.
They have to play with great eye discipline.
Yeah.
understanding where the football is at all
I'll do
times.
that.
Moving forward, they've got to know if this guy has the ball because he is dangerous in space.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for the offense. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot
Switch out here, hey, bet.
Part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're top 25
Gringo,
in the
man.
nation when it comes to stopping the rush. That really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
You
A
can't
birthday
afford to
party.
squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's third and goal. They'll run the option. He'll toss it.
This game's stupid. Corner, you got pitch man. Ain't no room for you to run to the quarterback.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's
He strung it out like it's supposed to. And the corner jumped inside.